Hi everybody. Now I'm winding down for the year, but the last of my classes is happening at Norbridge, and we're doing falling snow. So last year we had done something like this. Okay, I don't know if you can see the falling snow on there, but how we created it was two ways: by using the end of your brush, really watery white acrylic paint. And then you have to have a brush that's going to sort of release the paint easily. And sometimes a floppy brush will do. You can use a fan brush. You can use a script brush. Anyway, you want something that's not going to hold on to the paint. I'm going to demonstrate to you afterwards how to do that. So that is from last year. A friend of mine gave me this piece here. I don't know who the artist is. It's not me. But this really is a good example of falling snow winter scenes. Clark is the last name. Donna Clark, that's who it is. Okay, down there, Donna Clark. Anyway, but it's a good example. But the piece we're going to end up doing this week is going to be this one. I thought this one was very easy to do because we don't have a lot of detail with it. Anyway, so what I had the students do this week was two different methods or applications of acrylics before we splatter. So this one was, we actually blended we put the white down and blended our color in there, and you use very, very little paint. I have two of them because here was my demonstration one. Okay, and it just makes this nice soft glow in the sky. And then after it was dry, we put in the snow and white again, adding our color in there to make sort of a snowbank. And then we added our tree branches. The other one was a little bit different, and you'll see both of mine are quite different. So we actually had a wet on wet technique with acrylics that you can do a lot like you do with watercolor. And you wet the surface and add your paint. Well, of course, this ran all over and put this quite light area in. After it's dry, then we start to add the sky and the snow. And as you can see, this one is quite different. The trees are much greener. I did add some darks in there to make it look a little darker. And it should be, the tree should be a little bit darker. And then I added the little white bushes in the foreground. And then we splattered. So I'm going to do just a quick demo of a splatter for you, okay? Okay, I'm going to do a little demonstration here on splatter. I've got really, 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 really runny paint here. Okay, just added water to my acrylics. You want to make it so it's sort of got the look or the feel of ink. Okay, you want it really runny. Now this is the kind of a stiff brush, but if I use my finger, I'm just going to splatter down. See? Now toothbrushes work really good as well. The only thing is I've got my I got my finger all wet. Oh, and I sort of blotched there a little bit. Okay, so the other thing you can do is put your brush in, the end of your brush into your paint, and that can be the larger snowflakes. So you decide how you want them. If you want the finer one, you want to use a finer brush, and the more further away you are, the finer it will be. Okay, there. See, isn't that great? You can really see how that's working. If you have a floppy brush, you can just tap it. Or sometimes what you can do is you can take another brush and just tap it like that. Okay, there's falling snow, stars, whatever. Flowers in the field. You make it up. Okay, just wanted to thank everybody for joining me this year if you have been watching my videos. I'm going to be offering a whole ton and more classes next year in different medias, you know, not just watercolor and acrylic, but there'll be pen and ink and jelly plate printing, which I just love, mixed media, collage, whatever. Anyway, so if any of you are ever interested in taking a class, just let me know, like online, and we'll work something out. If not, or if so, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hopefully we'll see you next year. Don't forget to click the like.